So the In the Clinch question of the week, and I saw the thing, because I was watching a lot of the show live this week. So I did see the announcement that the Power Slap League is coming to TBS in January, which that might be like one of the most surprising news items that I've heard. Because like, I mean, I know they were trying to get a TV deal, but I figured, maybe they'll get streaming, or maybe they'll be on like Vice or something if they're lucky. And they're getting on TBS. And I mean, I don't know this, but I would expect it to be after Dynamite.
I would expect
Um,
that too.
yeah. And so what the question of the week that you said came from somebody on the F4W board?
Yeah, somebody sent me a DM asking me if this question. I go, like, you know what, that'd make a good question for In
Yeah.
the Clinch this week.
So, I mean, do you want to ask me, or do you want to give your answer first?
Oh, you can go first
Okay.
because
So,
I kind of have a good answer for this
okay.
too.
So I didn't really know anything about this. And I think I saw one other promo a couple weeks ago, or, like just a package or whatever. And then I watched this one this week, and I could, I'm like, I'm morbidly curious about this. And I think I am going to watch it. Because I don't understand it, but I'm fascinated by it. And like some of these knockouts look incredible. I mean, I'm gonna feel sick about watching it. And I feel like I'm watching a car accident, or like I'm watching like death porn or something. But like I don't know. Like I can't believe this thing is on TV, and it can't be what it looks like it is. And if it is, like I want to be there to see it. So yeah, I think I am gonna watch it.
Okay, I'm struggling with this, but and I'm saying this, you will find very few people on this planet who love MMA more than I do, and I love it so much to the point that I admittedly overlooked the head trauma aspect of the sport
Yeah.
more than I should have, more than I should. I overlooked that part. That part, I admit it. Just because I love the sport, and I know all the head trauma that goes on in MMA, and like I said, I admittedly tend to overlook that often. Which is probably bad on my part, as much as I love the sport. But we're seeing it as fighters come on, in their careers. But this, I can't feel much joy in wanting to watch this, knowing the head trauma that's going through it. I might check it out just to see what they do, but I can't imagine watching it knowing, you know, and it's kind of weird saying that as much as I love MMA, but I think this is just a little too much for me. So
You know
yeah.
what bugs me more, and I mean maybe it shouldn't, but it does. What bugs me more about MMA than the head trauma is the weight cutting. I just feel
Yeah.
like that is going to be an issue for some of these guys as they get older, or they
Yeah.
may not get older. Um,
Unfortunately, we're about to talk about
I
that.
know, I know, and that's yeah. I didn't even think about it, but it's kind of a segue. But yeah, so you think you're probably gonna skip it?
Yeah, we'll kind of see. I know my dad was like morbidly curious, much like you were.
Yeah.
So he might suck me in. If he watches it, he might suck me into at least checking it out. But I don't know that I will willingly watch it on my own.
Well, and it also depends what exactly the show is going to be, because
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I've heard talk that it might be like a reality show, in which case we might not actually see the fights.
Oh, we're
Or
gonna see
maybe,
some. We're gonna see some of it. It's just a matter of how
yeah.
much we see.
It's just like, what do you like? You just gonna rear back and slap people like you're Stephanie McMahon in the
Yeah,
Attitude Era? Like,
yeah. Like
I
I
don't-
had seen like the videos of stuff of the overseas
yeah,
ones, like on Instagram and stuff like that, and I would always just kind of laugh at it, and I want to give it two thoughts afterwards. And it was really, our friend Carla
yeah.
Sistrand's daughter, who kind of just pointed out the headron to me, and as I thought about it, it's just like, you know what? Yeah, it's not
I
good
think
for that.
we kind of need to like look at, okay, there's got to be rules, and it can't be as barbaric as we think it is.
Yeah.
And obviously, like,
But it might be,
well, it might be, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
when MMA started, I'm sure, people thought, okay, no holds barred. So it's like, you're just going to be fighting to the death, and that's what people thought, and that was the reputation. And they would show the highlights of, guys like pounding the groin, and I mean, it was a lot more barbaric when it started than it became. But like this, I mean, maybe there's things we don't know about it, but I will watch, but I'll probably be like you, where if it looks uncomfortable, I probably won't watch it for long.